And we're back. Last time we left off, we had just finished what was seemingly a pretty typical UK playthrough. Going democratic as normal, except we didn't go democratic. In fact, we made no progress towards any of the democratic trees. And this is the one thing I've kind of learned and kind of like about the UK is that I can, at least when I'm playing single player, like I can go for all this industry stuff. I can go through all this like colonial stuff, but never pick what are these called? Governments that ideologies. And I can switch kinda after everything's already done. So what we had done is I was going for an achievement last time we played, the Imperial Federation, which consolidates and gives you all the territory, essentially annexes every territory that you own, all the colonies that you own, I should say, and or at least all the originals, because we do have Italy now because of that goofiness that happens to Italy. But through a couple other things, one is that we were the ones who mostly defeated Germany, and peace deals are broken, so we took all of Germany as our territory. We, in fact, took all of Greece and Bulgaria and the Czechs as well, because Germany, in this non-historical playthrough, went to war with them, and no one helped them out. Although I wanted to. Poland is in the Allies. France is in the Allies. Spain is in the Allies. Almost everyone is in the Allies. In fact, we even beat the Russians, I think. Did we? Did we play the Russians? They are, in fact, no. Russians have been at war with Japan after a giant civil war that they held. Russians aren't even a factor. We didn't touch Russians yet, but today I think we will. Perhaps later rather than sooner, because we have a lot of work to do. The Russians are going fascist, which is good and bad. Good in the fact that we'll be able to probably declare war on them and not worry about allies or anything, but they're already losing the war to Japan, which means we'd have to share the peace deal with Japan, which is kind of rough. But ultimately, we have so much power now, 430 factories, now that we've consolidated all of our holdings. And quite a bit of manpower, not a ton. This isn't quite Roman manpower. It would be really nice if it was. But we've got a good bit of political power built up. We've got some intelligence agency stuff built up. And the goal is now to work towards another achievement. Now, we can do some other stuff. We can do make a railroad to Gibraltar to Singapore. That we can eventually do. This one I don't know how to do, but we can't do that one because we're not going communists. Free Egypt, not doing that for sure. What we are going to do is one empire. Unite the entire world under the British Empire. Which means we can either take the entire world, or we could have puppets as the entire world. And I think taking the entire world is a bit difficult, but in some ways it's also the easier way to do it. I haven't quite decided. We're going to sit here as a democracy for a while. I'm going to get a few more maybe temporary focuses as we kind of build to that. Or, well, I could do a change in course now. And then organize the black shirts. It does have to be fascist, right? No, just unite the entire world under the British Empire. So we don't have to be fascist, but it's much easier as fascist because we can declare war on anyone we wish. And because we've consolidated the empire under our people, we're not going to lose all our puppets when we switch over. We're going to keep them. So let's select a change in course. And nothing bad should happen, like I would typically expect. We actually are short on steel. That's kind of weird. We do get quite a bit of oil. Now, our military is going to be spread pretty damn thin for quite a while. Our biggest threats are not, in fact, the Russians or the Japanese or anyone in Europe, for that matter. France is like basic. Like they have an army, but it's not really like. I think they still have disjointed government. Actually, yeah, they still have disjointed government. Pictures of the Great War. They haven't done anything. It is only mid-41. They're just getting their second research slot. Yeah, And it looks like they're going just straight normal, typical historical France for the most part. And that's good for us. So France isn't a threat, but they're the closest. The United States, however, might be a giant threat. Now, Catholic Mexico is American, or is in the Allies as the United States. So we have to like kind of kick these people out at some point to go to war with them and eventually take them. And that gets a little difficult. I can't give refuge to German, Italians, and scientists because we're going to be fascist soon. So let's not waste focus on that. Regional industrialization, we could get extra rubber, some extra steel as well. Dismantle Czech forts, no. We could do nation building, which we don't want to do because we don't want them being democratic. I don't think it matters, but... And we can't decrypt anyone we're going to go to war with. Like, we can click Switzerland here. Oh, one of the nice things we've had, so I go back to the Cypher thing. I'm going to do Russia for now, is that we got Switzerland on kind of our side. They're not allies, but we got their, what is it? Supplies agreement stuff. It's actually an R thing, isn't it? Importing war production from Switzerland. So that production deficiency cap and production diversity growth and lack of resources penalty, all super good stuff for us. The biggest worry that I have is that we have to fight a civil war. I don't know if Britain can have a typical, like, what is this? Not paid licenses. I've never seen that before. Is that new? Not paid license. There are countries not lending civilian factories for licensed production. What? So they are licensing... Estonia is licensing something from us. It doesn't say what. I don't know what that means. I've never seen that before. We have available planes in reserve. That's fine. It's quite a few. We'll deploy them when we need to. What I'm going to do, sort of to prep for these wars, America's like a kind of rough one. Manitoba's getting built up. That's fine. I actually don't care to build up Manitoba anymore. What I will do is build naval... No, we've got naval bases. I have Canada. I'm thinking like I'm invading from Britain here, but no, I actually own all this. So our supply is, although it is rough, we're pretty okay. It would be nice to have a depot here, but we do need to build up one thing. We do need to build up airports. So put up a bunch here, a bunch here. Yeah, as long as I'm not clicking in America. Because we got a lot of planes to field. And do I want to spend political power on anything else? We've still got infantry equipment too to build. But yeah, I think a war amongst the allies is the most beneficial course of action, I could say. These are tanks. Let me get you guys in here and train more tanks. Tanks are really good. Are my tanks 40 wits? I think they are. Yes, they are. Okay, so we have really good tank divisions for 41. It could be better, if I remember correctly, because we didn't design the advanced. We've been running on the improved one for the longest time. And I could design this now, but I don't think I have the gun done yet, do I? The medium 2? Oh, I have a medium howitzer too. Is that what I wanted to put on here? No, this just gives me the improved medium cannon for a day off. There we go. Okay, so that's done. Autoloader and heavy howitzer. Don't really care for that. We'll do some anti-air stuff. Outdated equipment, huh? Get us some bigger cannons, some bigger guns. Actually, what's the difference between tier 2 and tier 3? Because the tier 1 and tier 2 isn't crazy. But the tier 2 and tier 3. So defense goes up a tiny bit, so does soft stack. So it's not super crazy. It's not as good as 1 to 2, even though it's a lot less research to get here. And production cost goes up. So... okay, so it's not the biggest deal if we never research this stuff. Unless we want better tank cannons, because the medium cannon, if we kind of scroll down here, we get twice as much breakthrough, which isn't super crazy, but all that extra piercing can help out in the right scenario, but that soft attack is the big thing. 20 to 32. Huge amount of extra soft attack we get there. And that really helps us push through the squishy regular frontline units. And we're researching modern tank chassis. I don't know if they'll ever be useful in any of these wars, because it's going to take 3-ish years for us to get those built. But we're training our army. We're prepping them up. A change in course. Let's organize the black shirts. For all I know, this could completely cripple our run with some impossible civil war, but I'm thinking we're gonna be okay. Just maybe. Our production looks great. I know we have really good planes for the moment. The Super Marine Spitfire, yeah, it just got some cannons and some guns. Way worse than the biplane we've got. Or that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah, double cannon 2s and machine guns. Spitfire, what? Man, just put biplanes. Just put 2 wings on everything. That's how you'll want to do it. So our logistics stuff, yeah, we have the equipment for everything. The manpower is kind of suspicious. We could go up to service by requirement once we're fascist and all, but let's see. To switch these guys, do I need... Yeah, so I can't do any of the fascist guys yet, the fascist demagogue. I have to be fascist, okay. In order to fully make the switch. Which means we might be like chilling out as we switch over for quite a while. Mechanized experience gain, motorized experience gains from combat. Army experience gain. Yeah, I feel like relief of command might just be best. We did go mobile warfare as kind of prep for this. What I haven't done is get any of the mechanized truck tech. It's like cars and gun carriers and stuff. That would have been really helpful, made my tank divisions ultra strong, and we might end up slowly like building into that, but not yet. We have a ton of tanks, an absolutely ungodly amount of tanks, holy cow. And I think they're mostly our tanks. Let's see, we are short a ton of tanks there. So yeah, we'll just build more. They can come out in Norwich. That's fine with me. Need a bit of manpower. Let's see, we still have 20 wits, which are pretty damn good with all the artillery. We could put more artillery on them and get them higher, but I would really kind of like 30 widths. If I did like 1, 2, I could put like 2 more infantry here to go to 30 widths like that. I don't have the another division template with the same name. What are you talking about? Another division template with the same name exists. Yeah, I'm editing that division template. What are you talking about? I just gotta rename it something different and then I can save it. See, we need extra manpower, infantry equipment, and towed artillery, which we all have. Let's see, our org goes down a little bit. Our soft attack goes up a lot. Suppression doesn't matter. Reliability, nothing big. Weight. An extra soft attack. Extra good hard attack. I'm gonna make that change. You guys are probably gonna all need a bit of experience as we train you guys. Yeah, no options here. We're gonna save political power because there's probably gonna be some political actions that are good. We're gonna ban communism though, actually. Never mind. Our stability in war support is pretty good for now. I don't know how much it's gonna change once we start going fascists, but the British path to flash. Move to secure the dominions. We can't even do that one because we own all our former dominions. Remove the war to end all war. Wow, we've actually had a negative recruitable population factor. So that's going to solve our manpower problem pretty dang quick. More men are going to get in the field. Yeah, the British path to fascism removes that. That's good. Do we bypass this one? Okay, I think we do, because they're already our puppet. Limited exports, that's probably pretty good. I don't meet the requirements. Oh, we have to be fascist to do this. Ah, okay. So you have to do a little manual work, I suppose. Or I guess just waiting, honestly. Let's see, what can we do? Mediterranean Bastion seems useless. Fortify East Asia? I really don't care about that. We'll naval invade or come across, like, the ground. Yeah, Tazard isn't useful. Secret weapons kind of is, while we're still in allies with them, except we're not at war with anyone. So we can't even do that. We have a lot of navy, I think. At least a good enough navy. Yeah, we have a ton. You guys are gonna merge, and then I'm gonna give you a commander. Farncombe. He's pretty good. Ooh, that guy's got a few different things. Concealment, spotter. I'll take you. I'm gonna put this strike force. I'm not entirely sure, but somewhere in the U.S. This area here. Move you all down here to one of my islands. I think Leeward's one of ours. Research available. Nuclear tech, we're still extra early on that. We do want to do the tank stuff, so we want to go get radio, so let's do that. And you guys look, yep, you're not trained, so we're gonna train you all real quick, except the tanks. Don't need trained, we didn't change your division. Template. Ooh, you guys. You guys are trained, we'll put you over here. You guys were working on it. So are you. You never give them all that extra equipment. We're pretty beefy as far as our equipment and supplies. Ooh, that's all done. It's hard to tell where, like, my territory is in some regards. I know that's mine. France has a lot of this stuff here. I'm gonna put that there. Is there, like, supply here? Yes, okay. And I'm pretty sure we own all that. Our puppet owns that. The Italian puppet. How much of this do I all own? Pretty much all of it. Man, there's not a lot that I really need to build up at the moment. It's going to be rough pushing into Russia eventually, but Russia's going to fall over like a sack of potatoes, because that's what they are. Ooh, urge restraint. Change popularity of fascism. Greatly reduces the chance of a violent march. Ooh, okay, so this is pretty important. So we're trying to make sure we can march in this. We lower the stability. And we'll gain fascist support in different places. Ooh, okay. Urge restraint. Try to change popularity. Okay, we're gonna urge restraint. That doesn't help our chances for a violent march. No, it doesn't. We can select where to arrange these marches. Oh, we're doing one in London. I don't think I've ever done this before. This is kind of cool. Violent march in Greater London area. Ah. Okay, well that's not great. We lose a ton of stability, which is bad. Greatly reduces the chance. Did I have to wait like a day? I didn't get to like the benefit or something from that. I'll do one more here since we got the political power to do it. Peaceful march. Okay, good. We still lose a ton of stability. I'm going to urge restraint on the next one. We might not do one for a while. Popularity is pretty dang rough right now. Our stability is pretty dang rough, which isn't helping our popularity. Where are we at with fascism? It's still growing really, really fast, so I should just probably wait and let it go over to 50 all on its own. Military factories. What do I do with more military factories? I want to go mechanized, but I have no mechanized guys like researched. We have probably more planes than we know what to do with. Tanks are kind of good, right? What do I have here? I could do crap cars. Doesn't seem that great. We can design the better tank at the very least. That's right. We can do improved medium cannon. We can do... I'm going to do cast armor, actually. Because we might be on these for a while. Improved radio is going to have to wait for a while. I already put radio on there. We want speed and we want armor. Oh, not secondary. We want special. We want extra fuel. And we can probably go ammunition, I think, for the rest of the way. Right? Because we have all that unbelievable reliability. Yeah, we're at 8 kilometers per hour, which is kind of the limit I want to go. It's twice as fast as a regular infantry unit, so it hits a lot of good... oh, the archer. They've got the archer design. That's kind of cool. Crusader... I don't... Is that like a short barrel archer? That's our modern tank. These are all crappy stugs, which is weird. I guess we're going for like a long barrel Cromwell. But we get 100 armor. We can compare it too, right? With the new stuff, equipment compared to our regular Cromwell. Yeah, so it's slower, less reliable, although it does use less supply, I think. A lot less soft attack, a lot less piercing and hard attack, less hardness, less armor. And a lot less breakthrough. That breakthrough is really good for us. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that is a good tank. And then we retain quite a bit of production efficiency. So we're already at 50%. We're already making still 7, 8 a day. Oh, we're super short on steel now. Ah, that's not good. I could steal it from Italy, but I keep wanting it from France, because France isn't one of my puppets, so they don't gain, like, freedom for taking it from us. And it's given them like civs, so they'll probably like build up their infrastructure or something, and we're going to take France. So it's a win-win in the end. Let's see, are you guys all trained yet? No, not even close. I guess we are moving pretty slow. It's still 41. I wonder if this does lead... Oh, damn it. Okay, Civil War it is. The Empire. Okay, first off, we don't want you guys to be training. Do I have any commanders? Okay, I do. Bernard, offensive doctrine. Oh man, we lost all our great commanders. Commando, Jungle Rat, Skirmisher, Paratroopers. I think, yeah, we just go in order. Because our tank guy is here. You three can go with the tank guy for now. This might not go well. We're at war. With the world? What? Oh no, they're the allies! Oh! Okay, that makes sense. This is why we don't do this. The US wants military access, which is cool. We have unassigned divisions too. Blackshirt brigades. Okay, you can go with the tank division, I suppose, Mr. Untrained Green Units. Our equipment does not look as good as it used to, but... Air wings. We have an ungodly amount of air wings. So I suppose we can just add... to whoever? Okay, just go... Everyone go with the tanks. I've heard logistical strikes is terrible. We're going to turn air supply off as well for now. And look, yeah, this is likely to go unbelievably bad. It's called the United States. Yep, we have to fight the United States. Yep. Okay. We figured out what not to do with fascist UK. That's to do it after we've already made the allies. The Empire. So yeah, if we look at our political situation, we've pretty much lost everything that we needed to win this war. Yeah, we didn't want a civil war. I don't know why a civil war happened. Manchukuo claims Indochina, whatever. Advanced heavy cannon. Yeah, I don't care about that. So we'll do industry stuff early, I suppose, just as like a... to see if anything is going to happen, because... I mean, if we take home... We're going to bargo by Cuba. Okay, great. Nice thing is it looks like we roll through them pretty easily. So this is like regular UK war, so where we're just gonna win. Although our tanks, which is their tanks, are getting in on this. Which is gonna be real tough to kind of deal with. Although I guess our units are in pretty good condition to fight our own tanks. Like, do we pierce our own tanks? No, we partially do. What was that surround debuff? That circle debuff. Ooh, and they're kind of holding the line a little bit. A little bit. We're gonna encircle these units here and just take them. The problem is, who's all in there? Oh yes, everyone, all the allies. The allies are eventually gonna show up, and that's bad. That's real bad for us. Improved radar. Great, I suppose. Yeah, if there weren't other majors in this war, this would be great. But the problem is, it's what, the UK and France and Poland? Which is essentially impossible. Do we have a navy? Okay, we've got our navy. No, we don't have our navy? I can't click on them. Maybe it's super bugged. Advanced small airframe. Nice. That means I should probably do engines 4 before I mess with that, though. Supply is kind of rough, so let's help solve that. We need supply planes, which we should have some in stockpile at the very least, right? Right? Transport planes, yes. I'll take 2. And I'll do supply out here. There we go. That should alleviate this so we can push through a bit easier. How close are we to capitulating? We're not? Okay, I guess that means... Oh, we have a dangerous naval invasion here. From Italy! Yeah, there's no chance of beating this. Our navy's, like, borked. I don't know what's up with this. Like, I can't deploy my navy? I don't have a navy? I'm gonna exit the main menu to see if that solves it. Ah. We just don't have a navy. Got it. Understandable. Okay, well at the very least I can push the Italians off with a big brigade. Because they're taking forever to move back here. Oh, we're about to capitulate because this is our entire territory down here. So none of this up here counts as far as our capitulation. So if they take Dover, we lose immediately. That's so unbelievably bad. If we take back London, we should be okay. Okay, yeah. A railway gun? France could put a railway gun in here? Okay, yeah, we're probably just gonna have a dude down there. We are able to do, I think, the British path to fascism now. It's a good learning moment. The Russian cipher is fully decrypted. Okay, I think France is best. I don't know how we're gonna do anything because we don't have a navy. Like, it feels like I can't build a navy is really what's happening. Like, I have naval dockyards and stuff, but just because of all I lost. Yeah, because it's not a war with all the allies and stuff, it's and not as only like UK is just UK, but no, technically this isn't core territory. But all of our, like, all of India, all of Burma, all of Central Australia, all of New Zealand is core. So for capitulation, we need all those core territories. Yeah, because their capital isn't even in UK anymore. After all that, where is it? It's not in Germany anywhere. It's not in Egypt. South America somewhere? No? It's probably... Oh, no, it's in Australia. Canberra is the UK's capital for now. Nice. I don't know how we're getting... Oh, Navy experience. Probably because of our advisor guy. The path to fascism. Princess of Terror. That's kind of cool. I'll hire the the fascist demagogue guy. We're defended from naval invasion. Nice. Can you 3 guys come over here? Actually, all 10 of you, because they're gonna actually land in Dover. Yeah, now we can't push through here because they actually are holding. Because they actually have a front line. And we have no chance of beating air. It won't even show us. Okay, yeah, it kind of does show us. Can I put more? I can put more planes in the air. This is not going to work out well. But that's everything in the air, technically. Give you all to one squadron. Okay. This is more transports. I guess we'll put here. That was the wrong thing to do, is to be fascists. Ooh, there's our new... Okay, this is the advantage. This is how we win the war. Because we have better radios for our tanks that we can't produce because we don't have all our super factories anymore. Nice. Yeah, this might have been possible. No, actually, there's no scenario where I make the Commonwealth of Nations and then go fascist. Yeah, I think it's literally impossible for me. For a few reasons. One, my navy is borked. I don't have a navy. You can't build a navy if you don't have a navy, UK or otherwise. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I couldn't have like disbanded their entire navy beforehand and then got out of the Allies somehow or kicked everyone out of the Allies and then kind of tried to take over the UK stuff because they probably would have still all joined the Allies still. But this was a bad idea. We're kind of breaking through in these spots. How's our air look now? A bit better in some regard. Damage taken by friendly divisions? What? Oh, we're getting cast, even though we should be the one casting. You guys are all supplying air, but it's still not enough for this weird front line up here. Yeah, our divisions are just too strong to break through our own, to lose to our own divisions. Yeah, when you can put, 10 dudes on every tile. Ireland got invaded. Well, long story short, that was a great experiment. We learned what not to do. I don't know if we can... I mean, even with the army we have enough supplies. Well, I guess we're negative 5,000 artillery. No shit, we can't push through anything. Holy cow. Monthly manifesto. That doesn't really help. I have no location to deploy. That's not going to help anything, but... Yeah, maybe if I build up a ton of... Actually, no, you can't get organization because your attrition needs so bad. I was thinking, like, if I get enough planning bonus, I can maybe push through a couple tiles at a time with the tanks. Because they don't have as many tanks as us, so... But no, I don't think we get enough, what's it called? We could pull guys off the front and, like, send them down here. And that will help with supply a good bit. Experimental rockets, nice. Surely that helps, right? Nuclear reactors. Wow, we're moving so slow. Is that just because of attrition? Let's see, our 11 tank divisions, I do not want there. These aren't plains, these are mountains too, which really doesn't help. Oh, we have no fuel for them too. That's not great. We can't trade with anyone either because we can't protect anything. Our air's gonna eat up every little bit of our fuel. Okay, yeah, I found the scenario. Oh, wow. I actually have naval battles going on with our naval bombers. That's kind of cool. But yeah, this is an untenable situation. And we fucked up, long story short. So, yeah, we're just going to get naval invaded by France. And I could probably hold off for an unbelievably long time just because it's tough to naval invade if I have enough units to cover the borders. But that's kind of dumb and boring. So we're going to leave it at this. And for my British... Maybe we'll put off the British world conquest till another time. We'll try another achievement Monday here tomorrow. But thanks for watching the shit show. We'll have to see you then.